What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab here with some fire news regarding DLC 6, guys. We got some major updates. Now, before we get into that, I want to give two huge shout outs. First one is to Komodo Zeno, the one that found this for us, the one that coded this for us. Huge shout out to him, guys. His Twitter link will be down below in the description. If you play Xenoverse 2, you may want to follow this man because he's done this literally for every DLC pack so far. So again, huge shout out to him. Second shout out I want to give is to Rhyme Style. Literally, when I woke up today, the first thing I saw on my recommended list on YouTube was Rhyme's video talking about this. Basically saying that Jiren was confirmed and all that, and I basically knew that he got that from Komodo Zeno, so I went to Twitter to see that right away. Now, I have not seen Rhyme's video. I'm going to check that out immediately after this. I don't like to watch people's discussion videos of the same thing I'm going to discuss because it may influence what I may say, and I just like to have my own ideas, you know, throw what I'm going to say out there first before I go look at other people's ideas and see what they have to say as well. So huge shout out to them. Both their Rhyme's channel will be down below, Komodo's the Twitter will be down below. But let's get into what we got today regarding DLC 6 and this fire news. Now, first of all, Jiren has been confirmed, as you guys see right there. The code for Jiren was GRN. Obviously, that stands for Jiren. That cannot be any other character in the game. It's very clear that that is Jiren right there. So again, Jiren has been confirmed, and he is coming with three exclusive attacks. That's something that I really like because we've had characters added through DLC, for example, Champa, Kava, Frost, that literally came with 2 exclusive attacks to themselves, and their builds were just very bland, I guess. Fun characters overall. They're very, I like all of them, but at the same time, their moveset is very bland. Like, come on, Champa literally has consecutive energy blast. Like, really? You know, like, really? So I'm really glad to see Jiren getting 3 exclusive skills. I feel that's the minimum a DLC character should get, because 2, again, they just feel kind of bland, and then the skills that they do decide to give them on top of that is usually like Meteor Blow, Meteor Crash, consecutive energy blast, like just very weak skills that nobody likes to use. So again, I'm really glad that we are getting 3 exclusive skills with Jiren when he does come in DLC Pack 6. Now, on to the major subject of discussion that a lot of people are talking about. That's Fu. Who is Fu? Now, I've seen a lot of people this morning talking about, you know, Fu is Fit Boo. Because, you know, F stands for Fit and then the W stands for Boo. Now, come on, guys. I just want to say this. Fit Boo is basically impossible. It's almost impossible that he would come to the game due to 2 reasons. One, he had 1 minute and 30 seconds of screen time. Why would they add a character that had literally 1 minute and 30 seconds of screen time? 2, this character's getting 4 brand new skills. Why would a character add it to the that's already, like, you basically already in the game? What brand new skills are they going to give to Fit Boo that Fat Boo does not have? Like, what difference was there? What did he show us that was different besides the fact that he was in shape in that 1 minute and 30 seconds that we saw him in Super? So that right there, guys, I really do not believe that we will be seeing Fit Boo come to Xenoverse 2. On the other hand, though, there is a theory that I'm in a YouTube chat with Zenkai, LNS, Big Boy Nagoi, Misenko OG, and many others as well. And we were talking about this morning, like right before I recorded. And one of Zenkai's subscribers commented on his video, as you guys see on your screen right now, basically talking about a theory that I'm going with. Like, I really believe this theory, and I feel this is what it's gonna be. As you guys see, it says, maybe if it's Fu, then I'm guessing the new story would involve him. No, infinite history, and the time breaker symbol looks like an infinite symbol. That is very true. This DLC is called Infinite History. We're supposed to be getting a new story with it, and the fact of the matter is the time breaker symbol is it's literally the infinite mark. So those things right there, kind of, I'm really going with that theory as opposed to Fit Boo. Like, Fit Boo just makes no sense, but the theory of a new character being added to the story mode, a whole brand new character being added that you go up against, that has to do, I'm assuming, with the Demon Realm, because that's where it's all been associated with Toa, Mira, Demigra, like all of them. It's all been associated around that, so I'm guessing they're going to continue on with that. Now, I have no clue who it really is, but I'm guessing it's a new time, someone with the time breaker symbol, you know, that involves that, because again, it's called Infinite History Pack. The time breaker symbol is basically an infinity sign. So for those reasons, again, I really do feel that theory is a lot more correct. Huge shout out to DB Zenkai for sharing that with us in that group chat that we have on Twitter. His channel is also linked down below. His is linked in all my videos because he's the one that made that fire ass intro that a lot of you love. Now, moving on with what we got from this, you know, from the notes from Komodo Zeno. The next thing that I want to talk about is not Super 17, Android 17, the Dragon Ball Super version of him being added to Xenoverse 2. This is something a lot of people wanted, guys. Like, I know a lot of people are very happy about this. A lot of people wanted this due to the fact that 17 is whooping ass right now in the Tournament of Power. He's been absolutely dope. One of the people's favorite characters so far in the Tournament of Power. Like, I've absolutely loved 17. I didn't really like him that much before, just in the regular Android saga, you know, but now in Super, he's dope as hell in my opinion. So I'm really glad that they're bringing a super variation of Android 17. Now, he seems to only be getting one new skill, and MNV. Have no idea what that really stands for, but at least he is getting a new skill. Remember, it's just really a new variation of 17. He'll be on the same character slot and all that. He won't be on a different one. Like, he's not a whole different transformation like Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Goku or something like that. He'll be on the same character slot most likely with the same or just a different variation, and he'll have one new skill, which is pretty dope in my opinion. But the next part of the news, guys, is where it really gets to be kind of shocking, and you can get hopeful about this part. And it's not the whole costume for Bulma, but we are getting a new costume for Bulma. DVS is now included under the character code. And then it says this update also sees the return of Xenoverse 1 characters to the game files, including all forms of Demigra and some minor characters. Now, this could mean two possible things. One, Demigra is linked in the new story with whoever the new Time Breaker, if you know, if Fu really is part of the Time Breaker team and all that, and he's part of that demonic realm, then he's someone that's with Demigra. In my opinion, I think Demigra would be coming back, and him and whoever Fu is will be working together in the new story, whatever it is. Obviously, we have no clue, but that's just a theory that I'm throwing out there. That's my hopes for Demigra coming to Xenoverse 2. But what it could also mean, guys, this is just me being real, is that it could potentially mean the fact that how the Nintendo Switch got the whole Xenoverse 1 story mode again. We could be seeing that come to PS4, Xbox, and PC, considering the fact that we have not gotten that on those consoles, and due to the fact that it says all his forms. Obviously, all his forms are represented in Xenoverse 1. I don't know how much, you know, depending on how much the new story would be surrounded around him or not, would we really see all his forms, especially in the DLC type of story mode. Those things really leave questions for me, but at the same time, I'm really hopeful that he's linked in the new story with whoever this Fu character is, if Fu is of the Time Breaker, you know, the Time Breaker demonic race, and he's working with Demigra, like Dragonheart, Zenkai subscriber, said in that comment. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys, though, is basically how Komodo does this with the key and how he figures out what these abbreviations could possibly mean. And as you guys see, for character code, it's just XXX and XXX for the skill code as well. Just 3 figures. And it says names can be either Japanese or English, but all codes have something to do with the skill or person they represent. Now, that also means that Fu could be some Japanese, you know, name of a character that we're not really thinking of, but at the same time, whose name in Japanese really changes, you know? So I mean, I don't know, like, that's real tough. Really, the Japanese name really relates more to Genki, like skills, because skills are named differently, but all characters for the most part, I don't know really a character that has a different type of name. They say it differently because of the accent, but all Goku's called Goku, you know, Gohan's Gohan, Vegeta's Vegeta. Every character is called by their name as it is in English, the same with the anime in Japan. So that right there really doesn't apply to character names, it's more about skill names. So this Fu character is most likely, I'm agreeing with Dragonheart, that's the theory that I'm going to go with and hope for at the same time. And I also hope for the fact that Demigra is working with him as well, and he does make a return to Xenoverse 2 instead of just being added with the whole Xenoverse 1 story mode back to PS4, Xbox, and PC as well, like the Switch has. I really hope that doesn't happen. I'd rather get him in the new story than bring back that whole Xenoverse 1 story, because I'm on to Xenoverse, you know, the Xenoverse 2 is almost at its end, and then I'm really almost thinking about Xenoverse 3 at this point. I'm not thinking about Xenoverse 1, but all in all, man, let me know what you guys think about all the news we received today. I really think there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of speculation you could throw out. It's going to make a lot of people think. Let me know what your thoughts are on this Fu character, who he could possibly be, who you like. There's just so much to talk about with this Fu character, so much possibility there. Like I said, he could have something to do with the Time Breaker, and it could be something that we're not even thinking about, like something that just completely throws us off. But as always, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.